Hello, hello. Happy Sunday to you all. I just wanted to come on to do a quick live. I'm not doing my normal Sunday live tonight. I'm not doing any readings tonight. I just wanted to come on and just connect with you all and just say hey and say hi and say happy Sunday just because I missed you last week. But so anyway, and I hope you guys are all having a good Father's Day and enjoying spending time with the dads in your life that are here in the physical plane and here in spirit or whatever the case may be with the dad in your life. So anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying your day and enjoying some vitamin C. Hopefully it's nice and sunny where you're at. So anyway, so I'm going to see if anybody comes on because I just figured I'd just come on and connect with you and just maybe answer some general questions tonight, not like readings per se, but just some general questions that you guys may have. And so let's see here. I'm going to see if I can pull up my phone and see who's here. Okay. I see Julie here. I don't know who else is here, but yeah, I just wanted to come on and connect with you and say, hey. Oh, interesting. Yeah, doing it a little bit late tonight because I just came on. Usually I come on at 7, but I came on at 7:30 tonight, and I just came on tonight just to say hi and to connect with you all. And so that's why I wanted to come on, see how you guys day and weekend and all that is going for everybody out there and just have it be some connection time and hey Cindy and any kind of just general animal communication questions. I'm probably not going to really do too many readings tonight, but I didn't want to not come on and connect with you on a Sunday because it's like the day to connect with you is on a Sunday, and I'm only going to do this if I do readings. I only going to do just not all of them like I usually do because I just not this is my first Father's Day without my dad, and so I've been keeping busy and all of that today, but I'm just not really in the headspace to do full on readings because I want to make sure. So, when I do that, I always want to make sure to give people the full attention. And I thought that I was going to have the headspace to do that today, but I don't have all of the headspace and all of the bandwidth to fully connect. But some questions, if I'm, pulled, I'll answer those. So if I don't answer all your questions, then know that that's what it is. It's just because of today, but you know what? I've been getting a lot of beautiful signs from my dad and all that. So, we just got to enjoy the presence that's there, right? Just in that different way. So, anyway. So, Julie, to answer your question, yes. They're like, why would you think we're not happy with you? So, is what they say. They're like, yes, we are happy with you. Why would you think we're not? So, so there's that. And hello, Cindy. Good to see you and Coda that you're walking and listening. And thank you for the love. I feel the love, friend. And Coda, it's so funny. So I'm just kind of organically tuning into what is I tune into. So that I just want to give you guys that preface so you're not well, wait a minute, it's different than it usually is. So there's that. So thank you, Julie. I know, lots of love to you too. Love you, my friend. Lots of love to you too. And then Cindy, so it's interesting. So as I'm reading that thing about you and Coda on a walk, Coda is showing me this, rope with the leash. I want to do I want to go this way, I want to go that way. It's I want to jump rope with the leash is what Coda is saying. Coda's let's have fun. It's all good for us to have fun. I would like to have fun. So let's just keep having fun is what Coda says. Coda's it's all about the fun and let's have some fun is what Coda is saying. So it's oh my goodness. So I can't help it. If stuff comes through, of course it's going to come through, but I just didn't want you guys to be well, wait a minute, why did she not answer my question tonight? Because I might not be able to get to them all. But it just as I like feel guided, and I didn't want to not connect with you guys since I missed you last Sunday. So I'm like, nope, you know what? Connection is where like we really connect with our hearts, right? And that helps us to stay in kind of that centered space and all of that, right? It really does, right? It just really helps us to, hey, Jessica, good to see you. It just helps us to connect and to really be in that space, right? When we are like connecting with others, right? So it's like so important. And I actually last night, I took some time to honor my dad. So when I was younger, I always used to sing the song Silver Wings with him, right? And I actually learned to play guitar from my guitar teacher that I was taking lessons from, who was amazing. So grateful for all the lessons that I took. But I was able to play just a little bit of that for my dad with what I picked up on the last time I saw him. So last night I went out with a friend to a karaoke place that's by my new place. Well, it's not a karaoke place, but they do karaoke on I think it's like Saturday and Sunday nights. And anyway, so I got up and I sang the song Silver Wings last night, and it was really cool to sing that. And what was really super cool is I didn't cry when I sang it. So I was like, yay! I was just able to like sing, and sing through it and not cry. And it was like really powerful to just like be able to sing and to just be in that moment and in that flow and all of that. So that was really, really, really awesome. And it's cathartic to get out there, be it like, movement with your voice, right? If you move with your voice, if you move like as far as dancing, singing, walking, any of that stuff, like movement, or even like tears, right? Tears is kind of like a form of movement, right? And tears kind of helps us to like move through things, right? And do that in that way. So all of that is what I consider like movement, and like movement is what helps like energy flow and connection and all of that, right? It's so powerful. So there is that. All right. So let's see here. Oh, Jessica, oh my goodness. I'm sending you so much love. Oh my goodness. You say Mitchell might have cancer. It's eating away at his shoulder. The next step is his, oh my goodness. And hey, Michelle, is his, and thank you for the heart, Cindy, is his clavicle bone breaks, and we don't want that. What does he want us to do? Oh, I'm just like giving you a big hug and sending you so much love. Like, oh my goodness, so much love, so much love. Is what he's showing me is he says he's like making me want to let's see here. You said we have the option to put him to sleep, but we don't know what to do. He's doing well now and coming to visit in July. When he comes, will he be okay going home? The only cat, as Edgar stays with me. I'm panicking. Okay. So let's see here. So, okay. I'm like, let me unpack all this, Jessica, right? So sending you so much love. So what Mitchell is showing me is like, he makes me like want to like skip and play. So what he's showing me is he's like, I just want to, enjoy the moment and enjoy the time. He says, I just want to enjoy the moment and enjoy the time is what he says. He says that's the most important thing. And he says he doesn't want like any extra like treatment or measures. He's like, I don't want extra treatment or measures. He's like, I don't want that. He says he just wants to enjoy that time. And like what's helping him is, looking forward to having the visit in July. And he says that when he comes, will he be okay going home? The only cat, as Edgar stays with me. He says yes. He says yes. And he's just showing me that he's like his time, like with that whole thing going on, he's just having me go like this, like it's it's bunging and like there's going to be a break where you're going to know like, okay, this is going to be like the direction that we're going to go and what we need to do. And that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to, oh, Edgar drives him crazy. Yeah. So yeah. And he says that like for the visit, like he says you, like you're like, it's good to see you. Is what he says. And as far as like the cancer thing, he says he's just showing me like the option is just about to like show itself. He says the option is just about to show itself. So he says just like ride the wave and just like let me enjoy the moment, let me enjoy the time, and let me just soak in the moment and the time. And that's what I really want to do right now. Is like I don't want things like, you know, like pulled in this way and pulled in this way. Like, I just want to enjoy the moment, like where I'm at in the moment, like whoever I'm with at that moment. Like, I want to enjoy the time with them. I want to enjoy the time with them. And that's what he's showing me. And he says, as far as, let's see here. He says, yes, he will tell him when it's time. When we are sending his x-rays to be examined closer. Okay. Yeah. And he says he'll tell you when it's time, and he doesn't want like stuff that's like too invasive. And what he's showing me too is to like look under, and he's having me like lift my armpit here, which I know is weird, but look under the shoulder and all around, because he's showing me like all around here, here. And he's showing me that, like, look in other areas where it's like fragmented off. He says, look in other areas where it's fragmented off, because it's not just here. Like, really focus on the front side and look in the back and in the bottom and all around here. And just really give me that, let me just have the moment and the time and the moment. He says the time and the moment. The time in the moment. And oh, Jessica, and he says, even if you're not physically there, your spiritual and your emotional and your heart to heart connection is there with him. So he says, it's there, it's there, it's there, it's there. So he says to just know that. He says to just know that, know the heart to heart connection is there. It's there, it's there. And to just, video chat during, perfect. What a great idea, Jessica. I never even thought to like, I'm going to actually suggest that now to clients that I work with too, because I never even really thought of that as an option, but definitely that's a great option, right? To be able to do that, to do that video chatting during. So yeah, he says to just like enjoy. And he says your bond, like even if you're not there, like the bond is so strong with you and him that it's like it doesn't like, it's like there's nothing that can like break that bond that you and him have together. There's nothing that can break the bond. There's nothing that can break that bond. So he says that it'll actually be more powerful, like in a way, if you're not there. And I know that sounds really crazy, but he says it'll almost be like, it'll be that is what he's saying. And I'm just sending you so much love. Oh my goodness, so much love. Because I know that's not an easy thing, right? That's a hard thing. And when the way cats are too, a lot of the times is, cats are super stoic in a lot of ways. So they don't always show like the signs and the symptoms and all of that, right? So there you go. So, oh, Jessica, let's see here. Yeah, and anytime, like if you need like a session to Jessica and you're like, okay, I'm not in the space right now to do it, feel free to like reach out to me, and I could always work out like a thing with you, or like a sliding scale thing or anything like that. If you're like, hey, I need just like, 15 minutes or a half hour or something, like I can work something out with you, like meet you where you're at. So feel free to reach out to me, and I'd be happy to help with that, right? Because I know it's, so if you need some sort of like arrangement in any way, definitely feel free to reach out to me. And he says for you to be there for it. He's like, whether you're there physically or not, you'll still be there. He's like, even if you're not there physically, he's like, you'll still be there. So he says he wants you to be where is going to give you the most peace of mind. He says, I want you to be where is going to give you the most peace of mind, and your heart the most peace of mind, is what he says. He's like, I want to be in that space. I want you to be where it's going to give your heart the most peace of mind, is what he says. And he says, remember, that can be like there and in person. He says, remember, it can be both. It doesn't have to be like either or. It can, happen in both ways, is what he says. So there's that. So yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Jessica. And you said, because I've been needing to meet with you. I need to be with him if I can. Yeah. So he says, like, if we can make that happen, that's good. But if we can't, like, it's okay. He's like, it'll be okay either way. He says, it'll be okay either way. He says, it'll be okay either way. Okay either way. So, you're so welcome, and so much love. Oh my goodness. So much love. I know that's, that's like such a hard thing, right? It's such a hard thing. So, because there's so much of that connected with our hearts, and they're just so connected with us, and we're so connected with them, and it's just there's no bond like it, right? It's just so powerful, the connection that we have with the fur babies in our life, right? It's so huge and so profound, and it's just so it's so amazing. So anyway, so there's that. So anyway, so much love to you, so much love. So there is that. So, dun, 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 dun. Let's see what else comes through here. And I'm looking behind me. I have my like red bookcase. And it's interesting. Have you guys ever like kind of like shifted with like the colors that you like? Like, I love red, right? But I'm actually like wanting to incorporate more kind of like different shades of like blue in my life, right? Like different kind of blue and all that. And I actually just painted this patio table and chairs that I got, and I used this like really kind of pretty turquoisey kind of blue kind of boho color. And I was kind of thinking, I wish I could see, I don't have my light on, but that's okay. I was thinking of like painting over my red bookcase. I know like people are like, well, you need to probably sand it and this and that, but I'm just gonna I was thinking of like painting it over with blue, or adding some different kind of colors, because isn't that interesting? Like, I love red, but it's such a it's like, to me, the color red's kind of like heavy for me right now. So I want to kind of like brighten it up with like some blue and maybe like yellow or something like that. So I don't know. Anyway, so if any of you, like, I know it's not like on the subject of animal communication, but if any of you, hey, Carol, if any of you are like, hey, it would be really cool. Like, I've seen a bookcase like painted this color or done this with, like, let me know, because I'm just kind of into doing more of those kind of brighter kind of like blues and yellows and purple and all that. So I don't know, just I'm gonna feel like doing something fun, right? We can change the color of our hair, so why can't we change the color of all of that, right? Oh, thank you. Right, I think so too, right, Michelle? So who knows? Maybe I could do some like funky like paint with it or something like that, and just kind of do something kind of fun, because I'm definitely find like when you do creative stuff like that, it's really helpful, and it's just really healing to do that. And I know when I painted the table and chairs and all that, like, it was just really really, really, really powerful and really, really fun. And so I think it's really really cool to do that stuff, right? Like, use our the creative part of our souls and all of that, right? It's really fun. So I like doing that. Ooh, I like that. Michelle says accents, and then Cindy says chakra colors. Ooh, interesting. I like that. Yeah, because that's interesting, like how we kind of like shift and all of that. It's kind of fun, right? Like, I have this in my bedroom, I have this kind of like funky green. Good to see you, Carol. This funky green little like accent table I got at IKEA. And I was even thinking of like maybe even like painting that too. Like because I'm kind of like not really liking that green color as much right now either. So it's kind of like a fluorescent-y kind of green. I don't know how to describe it. So, but yeah, it's funny. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna shift and change, right? That's what we got to do sometimes, right? So there's that. So there you go. Hey, Mickey, good to see you. Yeah, so it's interesting when that happens. So there we go. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, like if I paint it and what it looks like and all that. So because I'm just really like shifting kind of my color palette in my interior, which is of my apartment, which is really fun. It's fun to do that, to like shift up the colors and do all that. Like it's really, really awesome. Like I love it so much. So anyway, so there is that. So yeah, if you guys are like, hey, this would be cool, like feel free to pass on the insight. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be adding some more different like shades of blue and yellow and maybe even like some different kind of green, and I don't know. So we'll see. Maybe purple. We'll see. So it'll be fun. Maybe even a little orange, and even orange, right? Like I love orange, but like I've just been so drawn to blue lately. So there you go. So there's that. So dun 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 dun. Okay. So Michelle says, do you have any messages from Mickey, Bear, and Bailey? And what's really interesting is they're all showing me, they're like, we have so much love for you. And Bailey is the one that wants to share the love. Bailey is showing me like, I'm just surrounding you. Like, I'm just like this, like, I'm just around you. Like the cup of my love is around you, is what Bailey says. Bailey says the cup of my love is around you. The cup of my love is around you, and it's around you. And Bear shows you can feel my energy like skip around you. You can feel my energy skip around you. And then, of course, Mickey's like, I love to share my love, like my love, like my love. I love to rest my love. I love to rest my love and share my love is what Mickey says. And so, oh my goodness. Yeah. Some here and then some in spirit, right? You have Michelle, I know, right? So they know it's just there's that connection. Is Mickey feeling okay? So Mickey says that animal energy is amazing, right? Jessica, it's so powerful. Their energy is amazing. So Mickey says, like, I'm feeling kind of like I'm feeling kind of a little bit ho-hum. Like I'm feeling a little bit like ho-hum is what Mickey's showing me. And I'm like, where are you feeling ho-hum, Mickey? And Mickey used to have me like point to kind of my stomach, and like not the middle part of my stomach, but like the sides of my stomach and kind of like my undercarriage in the middle part of my body. Like it's feeling kind of like heavy and kind of like stucky energy, kind of like stuck energy. So yes, I get yes with that, Michelle. You say liver. Yes. Yeah. Cause it's like on that side. So check my liver, and my kidneys, and just hold your hands over me and do some energy work and really just send me that like flow of energy, the flow of energy, the flow of energy, the flow of energy. And just do that. And that will be really helpful. And just really, keep an eye on me is what I get with that too. And just like feeling and imagine anything that's like stuck in my liver or stuck around there that's just kind of like moving. Oh, she has a mass in there. Liver numbers are holding. Okay, yeah. So just keep showing it's just like, okay, like it's just the energy is like staying stable. It's holding still. It's staying stable. It's holding still. It's staying stable. It's holding still. It's staying stable. And it's holding still. And just keep imagining that and like holding that vision and that thought and all of that. And that's what Mickey says. And Mickey's like, yep, just keep like, it's like a vacuum that's like, zoop, like just like making sure that energy there is like everything that needs to get sucked out of there is just to like make it to like stay in that like area there. So it's just like where my numbers are holding. So just imagine that just like it's vacuum sealed around my liver. That's where okay, I'm like, give me more. Is it's vacuum sealed around my liver, like it's vacuum sealed around my liver, and that just that everything just keeps holding still, is what she says. Yes, exactly, Jessica. Yes, Carol. So two things, Carol. If you get an ESA approved, like so, oh, okay. Michelle says, okay, she's getting lots of love and attention. Okay. Yeah, she loves that. She's like, I love the attention and the love. Yes, I do. And then, yeah, so Jessica, yeah, for Carol, yeah, the ESA, so like emotional support animal. So like any, like you go to like a counselor, or there's other different places too. Like, so if a pet helps it with like any sort of like emotional support in any way, you can get a letter and like places, like if there is something going on with your son, like, okay, his dog helps with, whatever issue, if it's maybe like, like the dog helps with maybe like depression or anxiety or, any of those. And yeah, you can get approved online too, Jessica, like any of those kind of issues. And there's a lot of companies that do that too, or like there's a counselor or like a doctor too. Sometimes primary care doctors do it too, but or online too. So if like any emotional support, it's not like a service animal, but like an emotional support animal that helps with emotional support, they can't charge like pet rent or deny what kind of pet it is. And so back to Carol's question, what did you read on my son's? And thank you, Jessica, for that. I love that. My son's pit bull, Kilo, is his relationship worth the sacrifice as housing? I get yes. Like that Kilo's like Kilo and your yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, Carol. And thank you to Jessica for that too. What I get with Kilo and your son is like where each other's rock solidness, rock solidness. Like I feel like with your son and Kilo, like Kilo showing me, I help him to not be so rocky. Like I help him to stay balanced. Oh, Jessica, thank you. Like I help him to stay balanced is what Kilo's showing me. And like Kilo's like, no, like like he's tough, but like we're even tougher together. And like I help him to like with his strength and empowerment. And I help him like with his endurance and to like be like on steady ground too. Like I help him to stay like clear of like substances that are like not ideal for him. Like I help him to like stay on track is what Kilo says, is they help each other to stay on track is what they're there for. And that's what we help each other with, is to help each other stay on track. We help each other stay on track. And like we're like each other's foundation, and we're like this with each other. Like without each other, it's rocky, but with each other, it's like we're each other's like foundation, and like we are like built for that connection with each other, and we have that connection. So yeah, so there's that. Okay, perfect, Jessica. I look forward to hearing from you. And you're so welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yes. And I just love connecting with you guys. And it's interesting because now the longer that I'm on here, it's like you guys are like uplifting me, and I love that. It's like you guys are awesome. Oh, you're welcome, Carol. You're welcome. Yeah, there's some sort of special. It's like they're looped together. It's almost like I see like a fishing line, and it's like there's just this like hook and this connection with Kilo and your son. Like they just like really, they're kind of like each other's like mirrors too. There's just such a really like deep connection and really powerful connection that they have. Like it's really amazing. So there we go. they got some amazing connection right there. So there's that. So yes. So I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see if anything else comes up here. I have my Mojos laying in the chair next to me because I have my extra computer chair, and it's his chair. It's my Mojo's chair. Sorry, he loves to lay in his chair. Like, what cat has their own chair? Well, you know what? My cat does, and that's okay, right? He loves his chair, so that's awesome. His little computer chair. So let's see here. See if any other questions or anything like that come through. Bum, 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 bum. Look at that. I'm like singing a song. I don't know what I'm doing, but you know what? That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. So there we go. So let's see here. See if any other questions come through here. I'm just checking my Facebook, see if any other questions come through. Let's see here. All right. Dun-dun-dun. I'm so glad to be back with you guys. It's like, yes, you guys make me feel good. It's so good to connect with you all. My hair's like all uneven tonight, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. I like things not perfect, right? It's like perfectly imperfect is perfect with me. How about that? Perfectly imperfect is perfect with me, right? Like that's a good mantra right there, right? Perfectly imperfect is perfect with me. So there we go. That could be a song right there, right? So I'm going to see if anything else comes through. And thanks for bearing with me too, like especially like in the beginning part of the video too. It was like it just took me a minute to get going. And so, oh, Cindy, I'm sending you so much love. I'm here for you. So you just let me know. You just let me know when you're ready. Just reach out to me. And also too, for anybody too, I do have my online scheduler, but that's not like written in stone as like far as if you're like, oh my gosh, I need an appointment like outside those hours. Like I'll always do like earlier appointments or evening appointments or weekend appointments, like anything I can do, I will always do that, because I want to work with you all. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you, Cindy. And then also too, a quick reminder for you all too, I need to post some tips and all of that, but it is June 16th today, and July 4th is just around the corner. So if you have a pet that needs, any sort of pharmaceutical, such as trazodone or gabapentin or anything like that from your vet to help them with the fireworks, I would definitely, suggest, getting that in now. Or if, maybe your pet had a bad experience last year and you're like, oh, wait, what can I do this year? I would suggest maybe, reaching out to your vet to see kind of what options they have. And there's definitely a lot of other things that can help with the 4th of July as well. There's tons of great products out there, and I'll make sure to share about all of that with you too. But there's, that could be a hard time for them, all those fireworks. So anyway, so there is that. So I'm going to see what other questions come through. Let's see here. Give it a moment here. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Then I'm like, ugh. I got some sun on my face today. I like it. So there we go. And I forgot to turn my light on in here in my office. I just rushed in here and I was like, I don't have my light on, but that's okay. That's okay. I have my window open over here, so it brings in some natural light, right? Natural light is good. So anyway, I don't see any other questions come through. So I think what I'm going to do is just wrap it up and call it a night. And thank you so much for tuning in, and so much love to all of you. Especially if your father, is in spirit, I know that can definitely be, not an easy thing. I mean, that connection is always there, like through our hearts and through the lens of our hearts, and they're always sending us signs. I know I got some signs from my dad today too, and so and I just was like, you know what, today I'm just going to focus on remembering, different memories of him. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to be in the joy of remembering his presence that's is in my life, and and like all of that, and that will always be there. So there's nothing that can take away that bond and that connection, right? So anyway, so there's that. So anyway, so lots of love to you all, and I'm so glad to be back connecting with you all, and I hope that you have a good rest of your night, and I hope that you have a great week ahead. Oh, wow. I love that, Cindy. You said when I was walking, a hummingbird was following us for a minute. I love that. See, there's all different kinds of signs that are there like all the time. And it's just whether or not like we're paying attention to them, because sometimes they're like so subtle, and you just have to really just be like open to like receive whatever sign is headed our way, right? Because they're always there, and in so many different ways, right? They're always there. So anyway. So there is that. So I'm just so grateful to you all, and I'm just sending you all so much love. And I will be back again next Sunday, because I'm not skipping any more Sundays for a while. I'm staying connected with you all. I just love connecting with you all, and it just really like just makes my heart smile and all of that. So anyway, so thank you so much for tuning in live. Thank you so much for those of you that listen to the replay. I'm just so grateful for each and all. Thank you, Cindy. Sending you lots of love too. Sending all of you just so much love, and thank you so much for tuning in. And I will look forward to connecting with you all next time. Bye for now. Take care.